Hi, Michael Bloom, chiropractor. Thanks for watching. I want to talk about a common question that we get asked as chiropractors regularly. The question is, how often should I go to see a chiropractor? And it's a hard question to answer. I'll do my best. May not be perfect, but I'll do my best because it is such a hard question to answer. So really, it falls into three categories, this question, in my opinion. There's category one, which is people will come to see a chiropractor only when they feel a physical symptom. So you only might go when you have neck pain or back pain, in much the same way you may only go to your GP when you have a stomach ache or a sore throat. So you'll only address the symptoms, and that will be symptomatic care. It's not generally something that I would recommend when taking care of your spine, because your spine needs to last your whole life and hopefully in a really healthy manner. But that is definitely one option, option one. Option two would be you would go to see a chiropractor, you would go through a series of adjustments and have some positive change. This is presuming you've had positive change. Then you would go into a phase that you may term maintenance, and you might go to see that chiropractor with the mindset of, I'll go to see the chiropractor an interval where hopefully we can nip things in the bud just as they're about to start to reappear in terms of aches and pains. So you might get to a point where it might be once a month, once every 6 weeks, thereabouts, give or take, that you think, well, let's just book that in the calendar, I'll go in then, and hopefully if I'm starting to feel my body breaking down, it hasn't broken down to a completely low level. And that would be what we'd call, I guess, symptomatic maintenance. The third option, which I would call more proactive well-being approach, would be more from a mindset of your brain sitting in here, your spinal cord is running through your spine, your nerves are running out from your spinal cord. The function of the joints of your spine plays a crucial role into the function of your nervous system. So we want to make sure that your spine is functioning at its best at all times, because it really is tied in closely to your nervous system. So we wouldn't want you to wait a month between getting a checkup, because the causative factors of why your spine can become subluxated are common. They're daily. There are things such as sitting in a computer for 7 hours. There are things such as, sleeping on an incorrect pillow night after night. There are things such as increased stress levels, etc., etc., sporting injuries or lack of activity. And these factors, which are ongoing day to day, can cause the spine to subluxate. If we're going from a proactive well-being approach, you want to have a minimum amount of time that your spine isn't functioning well, because it's housing and protecting your nerve system. So you may go to see a chiropractor for a checkup when you feel totally well in those cases. It might be once a fortnight, might be once every 3 weeks, might be once a week. There's no right answer. As I said, it's a hard question to answer because there's no definitive black and white answer. It is purely what works for you. So it really falls down into your mindset. What sort of person are you? Are you the sort of person that only, gets your car serviced when it starts blowing black smoke out the back? Or are you a person who wants to go and see someone, not too often, but just occasionally, and get an adjustment, and hopefully you don't have as much ache and pain? Or are you someone who really takes your health and well-being at the highest level? You're probably eating well, you're probably focused on your exercise, you've got a very holistic view to life, and you'll go more regularly because you understand that the spine and the nervous system are intrinsically linked to your overall health and well-being. Hard question to answer. I'm not even sure I did a good job at answering that, but hopefully you've got a bit of insight into the spine and how it works and what we do as chiropractors. Thanks for watching.